replicate my purse. I just love it so much. So join me in making this purse cake. Then we'll take the other one and cut it in half. So you have 4 equal cakes. So now we're just icing and stacking our cakes. Okay guys, so we're starting to carve our cake. I don't know if you can see, but I've made markings with a knife on the side just so I can guide me onto where to carve. So we are just taking off little by little. You don't want to take too much cake off at once because then you can't really get it back. And then you're keeping your knife at a 45-degree angle and just carving off little pieces of cake. Okay, so we're icing our cake now. After we finish icing the cake, we're going to put it in the fridge to firm up a bit before applying the fondant. Alright, so we're going to make the zipper for the cake purse. So I have my black fondant ready and my zipper mold. So all we're going to do is just press this zipper or this fondant into the zipper mold. I'm going to sprinkle some more cornstarch so it won't stick to the rolling pin. And just press it in there. Okay, so we took our fondant out of the mold and we're just going to trim up the edges with a little knife, make it nice and clean. Okay, so I have my white piece of fondant. This is going to be the middle strip of the cake. Now to get a leather look, I have this crumpled up piece of aluminum foil that I'm just going to put on top and roll over again to give it sort of that leathery look. If you can see. I went ahead and covered the back piece of the purse cake with fondant. After we apply the middle strip of white fondant, we're going to add one side of the front of the purse and then add the other side afterwards. Now we're just using this tool to add some stitching detail onto the purse cake. I mixed the little gold luster dust with some lemon extract and now painting it onto the zipper. So we're ready for our handles now. I got this plastic tubing and I put dowels in it and I'm just going to wrap it in fondant and just stick it into the cake. Alright, so now we're ready to add the black fondant onto this handle. So I went ahead and rolled out some fondant. It's probably about 2.5 inches wide. And all you're going to do is put a little bit of edible glue, which is a mixture of water and meringue powder. And lightly brush it onto each side. A little bit goes a long way, so don't put too much water in. So we're going to take the handle and just wrap the fondant around the handle. And just Alright, so once you're done trimming up the fondant on the handle, just going to add some details with this little tool right here and just guide it along the edge of this fondant to give it a stitching look.